Hello and welcome to another trade recap. Today I've taken 2 trades, 1 loss and 1 win. So let me break it down for you so you can hopefully improve your trading by learning from my mistakes as well. First of all, let's go to the 4 hours time frame so we can view the markets from a higher time frame perspective. We can see that we have taken this liquidity trend line out, came back into this order block. So we could actually see this low. You could see that this low could break, but market could also go up, sweep this again, sweep this high again, come back into this order block, and then proceed lower. We don't know it. So when I went to the market, first of all, yesterday I did not trade because just look at this price action. It's disgusting. Yeah, I did not take a trade yesterday. Let's proceed to the 1 hour time frame. I was actually looking at a setup, but yeah, didn't execute because price did not look good. It just ranged around. What we can see is that when price came back into this area of the wick rejection, we got a rejection and broke structure to the upside, which is a bullish sign overall. Then what can we see? Price formed a high and price ranged in between of this low and this high. It just ranged around, broke structure to the downside in between of this low and this high. And let's go down to the 15-minute time frame. When London session begins, I thought, okay, we've taken out, this was Asia session. So we came back into this order block and we have taken all of this out, this little trend line, liquidity taken out. So I thought, okay, maybe we can now proceed to go lower because we've broken this low, came back into the supply, took out this trend line. So if we come back into this order block, which is a high probability order block because we swept liquidity, then I might look for a sell. That's where I made my first mistake. Let's go down to the 3-minute time frame. My first mistake was that I sold too early. When I saw this bearish engulfing candle, I just thought, okay, sellers are now getting more and more into control. We swept this high on the 1-minute time frame. We can see it even better. We swept it. Swept, went lower. Swept, went lower. We swept it. Had another bullish engulfing candle. When we came a bit up, that's where I took my entry. I also posted it on X. I took my entry, had my stop loss at around this high, at about 3 pips stop loss. I aimed for 1 to 3, so I had it a bit higher. 1 to 3, yeah. And I saw this a value gap where I thought, okay, people are going to buy from here, but they overlook this, the value gap. And I thought this is what dictates the price today, because we are in the supply in this order block, but it my mistake was it just didn't went deeply enough into the order block. We've also taken all of this out, this little trend line. Well, after all, I went short right here. It gave us a nice reaction. I just thought, yeah, we're gonna hit take profit. But yeah, was not my lucky day. We just completely reversed on this. I think it is a 30-minute fair value gap. Let me see real quick. Yeah, on this 30-minute fair value gap, price just tapped in. Look how nice this looks. This wick rejection looks just really nice. Looks really bullish. So price tapped in there, gave us a strong bullish rejection. And I thought about maybe placing my stop loss to break even, but because we broke the structure, well, okay, it could just be that price comes back into this order block right here and will proceed to go lower. When price came back into this order block, I thought, okay, this could look good. Wick rejection. Two bearish candles, which I thought, okay, this could look good, but unfortunately, it was just a liquidity pool with a trend line 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Took all of this out, even that high, and then it came back into my order block, and then it proceeds to go lower. So my mistake was that I did not wait for price to come deeper into this order block. Well, basically I waited for a New York session, and in between of New York session and another session, the sellers are clearly in control. We can see huge sharp move to the downside, came back into this area, gave us an inducement in this order block, which is a really bearish sign, and then proceeds to break structure again. Same thing happens again. This is now during New York session. Price comes lower, gives us a bullish rejection, sweeps this high, proceeds to make a lower low. So everyone who bought from here got stopped out. So I thought, okay, maybe let's look at a higher time frame again for a target to the downside where price could go. Then I saw this order block right here. We can remove this really quick. I saw, okay, price could come back into this order block before moving higher. So when price came back into this area where we broke structure at the smart money trap, I thought, okay, if we have a bearish candle, strong bearish candle, which we can see right here, then that's where I will go short. So I placed an entry and right here took the sell. We could have even held much longer to a 1 to 6, but just didn't want to risk it right here. So we held it longer, and the good part about it is even that I actually bought another FTMO challenge for you guys, so I can show you my journey to passing a challenge and get funded. So I took this trade on the challenge, which we can see right here. That's my starting date. I started it today, 17th January. I profited 4% unless it's a $10,000 account, and it's the only trade I took. So we could have had it even further, but I decided not to do it because I just wanted to play a bit safe. Well, when we came back into this order block, which I have marked out before, where price could come in, I was interested in looking for buys. But price reacted just too fast. Literally, I was just looking away for like 4 minutes and I see a huge pump on a 1 minute time frame. And I thought, okay, this could look good for buys, but this wick rejection, that's what led me to not take a trade today on a long trade. When price came back into this area here, I was initially looking for a buy, right here, stop loss at the low, look for 1 to 3. But this wick rejection just did not look good, and I decided not to take this trade, which I think is the correct decision right here. If we didn't had this wick rejection and price just came back into this area, then I would have taken that long for sure, but not with that wick rejection. Basically, price came even higher, swept all of this out, and is now, right now, coming back into this area again. I assume that price will break this area. I don't think we're gonna see another pump. I think it's gonna do something like this, give us a fake reaction, people are gonna buy from here, then just proceed to go lower. But we don't know it. We can just look and react what happens. So stay tuned if you want to see the progress of my FTMO challenge. And if you want to see more analysis of EURUSD or other trades, other pairs, you can just comment down below. Please like and subscribe to this channel to support me and my brother. Take care, and I hope the trading goes well.